Hello everyone, Man of Interest here with This Week in Keyboards. If you like keyboard news, feel free to hit that sub button because this is it's quite the interesting week, isn't it? There aren't too many topics, but hey, that's okay because hopefully it makes my life easier and this video just a tiny bit shorter. I hope. Well, without delay, let's go on ahead with This Week in Keyboards. First up, we have the group buy for GMK Modern Dolch 2. I covered the interest check for this, but it's time to cover the group buy. This set is currently running over on DixieMech. Cough, I have an affiliate link, Cough, and was designed by both Younglad and DixieMech. If you missed it on round 1, the base kit can be had for a simple and good $100 price. This is no doubt a very popular set in the community, and it features cool grays that can work on a plethora of keyboard colors and finishes. If you're like me and you were cool enough to get on round 1, then ooh baby, that Mist kit. Basically a better version of Sky Dolch. Calling it Modern Sky Dolch is a bit too verbose, so Mist will have to do. Honestly, even for a lot of people new to Modern Dolch, I wouldn't blame you if you skipped out on the standard and went with that Mist instead, because it is a beautiful set. There are plenty of kits from Modern Dolch that let you to fill out your keyboard, which is absolutely great. And the prices for the standard kits definitely makes this set quite accessible to a lot of people in the hobby. So check it out when you get a chance on DixieMech or whichever proxy works best for you. Consider using my affiliate link though on DixieMech if you get a chance. Next up and last in the main news section of today is GMK Boneyard. Designed by Tom Berry and currently running on Novel Keys, this set features custom colors for a monochrome gray. If you missed out on 9s or just think this set is just a bit better than 9s, then here you go. This is a pretty good option to get. The base kit is currently priced at $120, and both the Novelties kit and the Domino kit pretty decent looking, and for me it'd be a toss-up on which of the two I'd probably get. Boneyard is a neutral set with a bit of flavor to it. Nothing overpowering, but like a very slight umami. That's right, GMK Boneyard is a nice bone broth with a touch of umami. Check it out on Novel Keys. Well, that was a pretty quick main section of the news, but I guess it's time for ready your ears. Rapid Fire. This week, the Rapid Fire section was brought to you by Novel Keys, where you can pick up GMK Boneyard or a plethora of great products like switches, desk mats, and lube. If you're buying a non-group buy item, use promo code HUEY for 5% off your order. Now let's get to the Rapid Fire. First up, over back on Novel Keys, we have GMK Midnight Rainbow. This set is a gradient set perfect for your Razer keyboard, if your Razer keyboard had the compatibility. Now you can match your subtle RGB flow with your key set. Yep, not for me, but maybe it's for you, Next up is the Mechlovin Kanu, which provides the Kanu V1 compatible PCB and plates. This is absolutely A+ because one of the worst parts of the Kanu is PCBs and their high reported failure rates. If you have a Kanu, you're probably going to get one. And if you think your stock PCB is fine, it's much better to be safe than sorry. Moving on ahead, we have Cat Monochrome. Let us pray for no misaligned legends. Aside from that, rocking the black on white or white on black seems like a pretty easy bet to go with most keyboards. So as long as you don't go full Milady Fedora man on those novelties, you're going to be in a good place. 1 or 2 novelties for this set at a time, guys. Don't go overboard. Don't go overboard. Next up is the Zplit and Zplit Mini, which is a split keyboard inspired by this land. This is probably the best way to do something akin to a split plonk, as adding those symmetrical staggers must be at least somewhat beneficial. Normally, my opinions on an integrated plate would be to proceed with extreme caution, but I guess a 5mm plate would be thick enough to nullify at least some of the issues I feel about integrated plates, so maybe? Next is the Modulus 40. So what amazes me most, absolutely the most about this interest check, when I hit Control and I hit F and I search up knob or rotary encoder, whoa, nothing appears. But then again, low profile sides, come on bruh. It's certainly an interesting concept, I guess. Moving on is GMK Marina. It's been a month of news, and this is what, our third, maybe fourth gradient set involving blues. In the post, it says, tell the OP why you don't like it. Well, I don't like it because it looks bad, and the right of the gradient area looks meh and doesn't flow with those red alphas, and the spacebar looks whack. Next, we have GMK Holy Panda. I don't know a single holy person that wouldn't find this sacrilegious to keycap design. GMK Simpsons. Born too late to explore the universe. Or sorry, born too late to explore the Earth, born too early to explore the universe. But just in time to witness the tragedy that is GMK Simpsons. Please don't use this. Please don't use an SA render as your first picture for a GMK set. Like, why would you do that? Don't do that. Why? GMK Lasaka. A combination of laser and Osaka, yet somehow doesn't have hiragana sublegends despite being inspired by Osaka, a location in Japan. Also, why are your alphas showing one color in the first picture and different colors on other renders? It's going to be a hard no for me with those red alphas. Custom 73%. You could have called this the Compact SQ. Would have been a much funnier name. I know this is inspired by the GK73S, but you realize that board is still referred to as a 68% keyboard, right? GMK Blink. So I debated if I was going to talk about what's going on about this set in my main portion, but that'd mostly be speculation on my side. So I'm just going to say, GMK Blink has broke a record of launching and being pulled before I put an episode of This Week in Keyboards out. I mean, that has to be some sort of record, right? Well, that's it for This Week in Keyboards. Hopefully it was a bit shorter of an episode. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And hey, I have a sub button where you can get more awesome keyboard videos whenever I put one up. I also do streams on Twitch from time to time, so feel free to fish that link somewhere in the description or something. Follow me where you can watch my madness live, including keyboard builds and a few other things, like some shows I put on that you will eventually see on my channel from time to time. Well, everyone, have a wonderful day and keep on keyboarding.